everyone, I'm teacher Yi. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today, I would like to talk about past year question from NMOS 2024, which is about the angle calculation problem. Now, let's have a look. So before we start with our question, let's have a quick knowledge review. Alright, everyone. Now let's say we have a triangle. What is the interior angle, the sum of them? What is it? It is equal to 180 degrees. What if we have a quadrilateral? What is the sum of the interior angle? So we have just know that for one triangle, it will be 180 degrees. Why don't we just change it to something that we know? You see, based on our quadrilateral, we can try to make it into a triangle. So you can see that this quadrilateral, I can cut it like this. And then it can form two triangles. And everyone see that for one triangle, this is the angle of it, right? We know that this is 180. Then you see another triangle. This is their interior angle. Everyone can see that all of the angle for these two triangles, it will just form the interior angle for this quadrilateral. So everyone, we say that the sum of the interior angle for the quadrilateral will just be 180 times 2, which is 360 degrees. Now everyone, what if we have a pentagon? Everyone, for a pentagon, what is the sum of interior angle? We can also cut it into a few triangles. See, we can have 3 triangles. So we have 180 times 3, which is 540 degrees. Everyone, what if we have the n-sided polygon? What will be the angle of this kind of polygon? What will be the angle? Now let's observe our example. You see, when we have 3 sides, that is one triangle. When we have quadrilateral, which is 4 sides, we have 2 triangles. When we have a pentagon, which is 5 sides, we have 3 triangles. So what's the relationship between the number of sides and the number of triangles? Everyone, we can see that the number of triangles is just the number of sides minus 2. 4 sides, we have 2 triangles. 5 sides, we have 3 triangles. So everyone, if we want to find the interior angle for the n-sided polygon, we just use 180, then we multiply with n minus 2. Then we can find the sum of the interior angle. Alright now everyone, let's straight to our question. So now question here, we say that in the diagram below, find the angle ABCDEFGHI in degree. Everyone, you see in this question, we are asked to find the angle in degree. But we are not given with any angle. How do you going to solve this question? So we just learned from the example. When we know about the polygon, we can find the sum of their interior angle. Everyone, now look at all of our figure here. You see there is a lot of different vertex. So we can start from any other point. Let's say we start from point A. We can go AH. We can go HF. We can go FD. And after that, I can see that, if I go to B, then there will be no polygon. Why don't we just go to the intersection point here? And then only we connect to the point A. So you can see that now that we have, this is a pentagon. Then you can see that in this pentagon, let's say this is a point J. So all of this is what we so call the interior angle of pentagon. So what is it? So we say that the interior angle for the pentagon will be 5 sides. So 5 minus 2 times 180, which is 540. So everyone, we know that the sum of AHFD, these 4 angles, it will be the total of 540. But everyone, there is one extra part. You see, AJD here, this is not what we want. So we still have to minus out the AJD. Okay, now let's look at the remaining part. So we have BI, let's say we go to IG, we have GE, we have EC, and you can see everyone, C and B, it is not connected. This is not a polygon. So everyone, we just try to connect the C and B. And then again, we have another pentagon. So now for this pentagon, you can see that, this is all the interior angle. So let's say, you see these two parts, CBJ and also BCJ. you can see that this two angle is the extra part. It should not be included in our angle. Alright, so what should we do is, all of these parts, the red angle here, we should remove them. So we say that CBIGE, it will be the sum 540, remove out CBJ, and also remove out BJC. Okay, everyone. You see that now that we say that the sum of all of these angles, it will just be equal to the sum of this part, 540 minus AJD, and also 540 minus CBJ minus BJC. Okay, everyone. So now, this is just 540 times 2, then minus out this part right here. So you can see that this part, we have consecutive subtraction. So we can change it into subtracting a summation. But everyone, these three angles right here, do we have any information about its value? Now let's observe our figure together. So everyone, you can see that the angle AJD here, actually, what is something that you can know from here? Do you guys know about the vertical angle? Everyone, you can see that AJD and BJC, they are actually equal angle because you see, they are the vertical angle. So we say that they are equal. So since AJD is equal to BJC, everyone, you see BJC, this is what kind of shape? This is a triangle. So we know that the sum of all of these angles is actually just equal to 180. And our answer will be 900 degrees. And this is our final answer. Okay, so other than doing this way, there is also another method to solve this kind of question, everyone. So now let's say we also start from some random point. Let's say we also start from A to H, H to F, F to D. But now let's say we don't go to the intersection point here. We directly connect D to A. Okay, everyone. You see now that we have this quadrilateral. So we say that the sum of interior angle for the AHFD, which is a quadrilateral, is 360. But everyone, what we want is the whole angle A here. Which means that at this part, you see that the sum of interior is just this 4 part. There is some part, these 2 parts, it is not included in the interior angle of the quadrilateral. So we still have to sum them out, CAD and ABD. CAD, ADB, which is, we need to sum it up. Now let's look at the remaining part. You see that we have BI, IG, GE, EC. And again, it is not a polygon. We just try to connect the line C to B. So for this pentagon, everyone, you can see that this is all of the angle that we want, but we also have these 2 parts that is an extra part. So we know that the sum of all of these angles from C until E, it should be a pentagon, which is 540. Then we have to minus out CBD and also BCA. So these 2 angles we have to remove out. Okay, everyone. So we say that this thing, the minus the consecutive subtraction, we can change it into subtracting a summation. Everyone, you see, now that we know that, these 2 angles, you see, we have to sum all of these angles, which means we have to sum out all of this part, right? Now that you see, there is 2 angles here. There is also 2 angles here. Is there any relationship between these 2 angles? Now, let's observe our figure together. Everyone, you can see that this part, we are extracting it out. And let's name this part as point J. Everyone, you see that CBD and also BCA plus BJC, this is 180 because it's a triangle. Other than that, we say that CAD, ADB and AJD, this is also 180 because this is also a triangle. Okay? Everyone, you see, again, the BJC, AJD, this is also the vertical angle. We say that they are equal angle. So everyone, these 2 things, they are equal angle. So we can say that CBD plus BCA and also CAD plus ADB. These 2 things, they are equal angle. So everyone, you see, now that we know about they are equal angle. So we say that CBD plus BCA equal to CAD plus ADB. So everyone, the sum of all of these angles, which is the sum of all these 2 parts. So it will be 360 plus 540. Because these 2 parts, they are the same, then it can be remove out, cancel that out. So we know that the answer will also be 900 degrees, and this is our final answer. Alright everyone, let's see what we have learned from this question. So we know that for problem solving involving the sum of several angles, like in this question, we have this kind of figure to find out all of the different angles right here. So what we can try to do is, we can make it to be the polygon, because everyone, place the angle inside a polygon to calculate. We know how to calculate the sum of interior angle for a polygon. Okay. So now you can try to do this practice section and you can leave your answer at the comment section below. Alright everyone, you may join our WhatsApp group for more information about our activity. I hope you enjoyed this video and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you in the next video. Bye bye.